Hi guys, this is Lotus Beauty Life coming at you. Just to do a quick review of my experience with sending my Christian Louboutin Bianca shoes to the leather spa in Long Island, New York City to get leather sole protectors placed on them. So just stay tuned and I'll just basically show you a little bit about how the packaging, how they come when they are packaged and it's sent back, and also just the process of it all, just in case you guys wanted to ever send any of your Louboutins up there to get the sole protectors put on. So stay tuned with me. So you guys, basically, I opened the box prior to filming, which I didn't think of it. But basically, this is the box that they sent my shoes back in, and of course, they sent it back via FedEx. It was $28 to be shipped back to my home. I was required to sign for the shoes, which is a plus because you figure the actual product, is a large investment. So you want to make sure that they're not given to the wrong house or anything like that. But basically, it's like this. So I opened it up, and when I found it, it came with basically my receipt that's showing, which you can see on here. It comes, the actual location was Long Island City, New York, on the 41st Street. And you can see that it was $40 to actually get the sole guards put on, which it was, and then $27 is actually $27.03 is what they charge for them to be shipped back. And then I paid about $20 because I had the signature and all for them to be shipped up there. But I'll talk to you about the whole process in 1 second. And then they sent it with a little card here, which basically tells about my item, that it has been returned from the spa and that it was one pair, and just with their logo and stuff on there, and just tells you where you can find out about their full line of products, which you can see on here. It's leatherspa.com. And they packaged it very well, as you can see. It comes with, these air bubbles here that protects it pretty good. And then they pack each individual shoe in a plastic wrap, and they also wrap it in tissue paper that has their logo on it, which is really great because that keeps your leather and your shoe from actually scraping. And then voila, that's the actual shoe guard, which they did an amazing job with it. As you can see, they made sure that the shoe remained level, and you see they made sure that it matched with color, and it's on there perfectly without damaging my actual shoe, which I am absolutely excited and happy about. Um, and it looks like they even put like a light polish on it as well, on the actual leather, which I'm happy also about. And we can take a look at the other shoe here, because they packaged both of them quite nicely. I'm just going to take it out of here and basically put them back in the bag covers that I had. You can take a look at this one. And see how this one is packed. You can see it's all packed nicely, and they put these little tags on the inside of them so that they can identify your shoe. So I guess they scan your shoes in when they have them. But that's about it. So just stay tuned, and I'm going to put these little babies away, and I'll talk to you about the whole process. So I'm back to tell you a little bit about the whole process that I went through with sending my Louboutins up to New York. Basically, I found Leather Spa via Christian Louboutin's website. I called, contacted their customer service and just told them what my concerns was, that I really didn't want to ruin my red bottoms, and I wanted to just keep that red intact. And they gave me the reference for the Leather Spa in New York City, which I've heard previous buyers on other YouTube channels speaking in reference to having work done with them. So I decided to give them a try. I looked them up online at leatherspa.com, where I found their website, and basically just learned a little bit about the company and exactly what services they do, which they do a full line of services. They not only do Louboutin shoes, they do men's shoes. They repair heels, which they do an amazing job. They show before and after photos on there. They do taps. They do just about a full service line of what a shoe cobbler would do. And then they give you a full instructions on if you're sending your actual item from outside of New York. And what you would do is you would just scroll down to where it says mailing products in, and it gives you a full directions on what they wanted you to do. So basically, I read through the instructions and printed out the appropriate forms, which basically they just want you to give a description and your mailing information on what the item is and where you're mailing it from. And then you would take your item and package it the way you feel as though you would like to, which with my particular items, because I care for them so much and I spend quite a bit of money for them, I like to package them well so that they won't get damaged in the process by, whatever process that the mail and shipping companies use in order to get their packaging to places, which cost me 20 around, I would say, $26 to $27. I use USPS to do that. I bought one of the flat rate domestic boxes, which is, I think, $5, and then I paid for insurance, which came up to, I think I have the receipt here. Wait a minute, let's see. Yep. I spent $12.65 for a priority mail, 2-day mail, which you can see here, going to Long Island City. I then paid $14.25 for insurance for the value of the shoes, just in case they happen to get lost, because I did not want that to happen. And just for my own security and my own free mind, I paid $1.35 for someone to sign for them once the item was received by them, so that when they were shipped, they just weren't left just anywhere. So it came up to a total of $28.25 actually. And it got there relatively fast. And the turnaround time that they said, if they weren't busy on the website, was 24 hours. From the time that they received them, they said you should wait at least 24 hours from then. So it took them a little over 24 hours, but I was okay with that. But shortly after, they sent me basically an email just confirming, which they tell you on the website in the instructions they would, just saying that they did receive your shoes and that somebody would be getting in contact with you to, discuss pricing. And they basically, when they do contact you, it's via email again. And it's basically giving you the pricing of, they read over the services you decide on, and Um, and they basically send you over the pricing. And in the price quote, it's not only just for the services that they're providing, but it's also to for the way you want your item to be shipped back. And when you receive the email, it's going to have you send information again, basically where this time is where you want the shoe shipped back from. I mean, where you want the shoe shipped back to, and basically they give you two actual ways that you can have it shipped back. You can have it shipped back either USPS or you can have it shipped back FedEx, which I decided to go, I mean, UPS, and which I decided to go with UPS, which it took, I would say, around, after doing that portion and actually paying for the item, it took about 3 or 4 days. So for me to actually get my item back from there, which is a um, significantly fast based on what the information they placed on their website, which it usually takes anywhere between, I think, 2 to 4 weeks. So my actual experience took, I'm gonna say, maybe 2 weeks for the whole turnaround from me sending it and me getting it back. It took less than two, up to or less than 2 weeks. Um, so basically, you fill that out again with all of the information and demographic on where you want it to be sent back to, and you pick what shipping company you would like to um, receive your item from, and in the time frame, and if you decide, which they encourage for you to do also the insurance, so that your item, if it does get lost again, you can get a reimbursement for that, so that you can get another item, which I did. And then you would submit that again, and then you would get a final email from them, which is an invoice, because they would take their payment via PayPal. And they also tell you that, if you don't have a PayPal account, that's not a problem, because the particular invoice that they're sending you, you don't need you just need your credit card or some other form of payment to send your payment. You don't necessarily need a PayPal account. If you have a PayPal account, you can use that as well, because it's a link on there that will send you to the login, so that you can log in and you can do it through your PayPal if that's what you choose to do. But if you don't have it, it's not a big deal. And they take all major credit cards and bank cards, either one, to do that. And if you do have a PayPal account, again, you can use whatever verified checking account that you have through them. And that's basically it. You Once you pay, you'll get an email this from PayPal, just stating that that you sent this money and you made this payment to them. And then basically it's just a waiting game from there for you to just get your item come back. And usually, like I said, once when it's on its way back, you'll just get an email confirmation from UPS or FedEx or one of them if you're signed up, which I am, when you're getting items sent to you. That's just stating that you should expect a delivery on a specific day, and 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 you would just wait until that day, and as simple as that. I would say, far as a review on the type of service I got from them, as you can tell, I'm very happy with that. Um, with the service. It looks very neat. The turnover time was very good, because I was expecting it to be longer. That's why I sent it so soon, because I'm thinking about wearing these shoes to a wedding in June, so I thought that I would have to wait longer. So I was super happy about that. And I also like the way that they took care and repackaged my item. They packaged it with care. They just didn't throw it in a box and send it back. Pricing, I said, I would say it's a little bit on a more expensive end, But for the product that I'm sending there, that's the reason why I'm sending it, because I spent so much on the product and I want to keep my item in good and very good condition. So I'm willing to spend a little extra money than what I would normally spend at my local cobbler to get them done. And I'm happy with it. So I guess that, one weighs in the same way, they one outweighs the other. Um, so that's basically it. And I hope you guys really like this review. And if you want to see reviews similar to this, and or you have any questions about this review, or you want further information about this review, just drop me a line down at the bottom. And if you like to see me and want to see more videos from me, please subscribe. I'm always looking for subscribers. And as always, kisses to you, coming from Lotus Beauty Life. And I'll see you guys later.